Hello everyone, this is Akuchi back with some more Dominion. I'm here playing the final match in the Menagerie Mix tournament. We have played through a bunch of phases against a bunch of different opponents, and here we are up against nasmith99 here at the end. It's a 4-game match, unless there's a 2-2, so this could be over pretty quick. Could be over in 3 games, in fact. 2 wins and a tie from either of us in the first 3 games will seal the deal. But yeah, if it is tied 2-2, then there will be a tiebreaker similar to how there was against in the B-Skull match. That will be, should it get to that point, first to 2 games. After the 4-game match. Alright, but let's take it 1 game at a time. We have... I don't see any exciting payload here. I think it's just a city quarter with like festival and flag bearers or something. Supplies will be pretty good, I think. So we have a 5-2, same as our opponent, which is amusing. So opening recruiter seems like a pretty good plan. Recruiter probably supplies. Overlord doesn't seem too great. Villain will be pretty good against a deck with supplies, so we'll definitely play with one of those. In terms of trashing, probably want a second recruiter. You can always trash recruiter to recruiter at some point. Well, the alternative is sewers. Alright, I'll go with supplies. And yeah, we'll pick up those sewers here. I think that's pretty good. Ooh. I wonder if I shouldn't have played that supplies. Oh, it depends what that top card is. But I think playing the odds, I shouldn't have played that supplies, because now I'm going to trigger a shuffle. That is not very good. Might pick up a flag bearer here. Or a villain if I have 5. Maybe a festival. Alright, do we want to get that flag bearer? It's a tough call. I think I'd rather have the festival. Hmm. I don't know. It's gonna be a little tricky to balance all this stuff. So I am considering... No, we gotta play the horse. I get a scrap. Feel pretty good about a scrap. I think I'd rather scrap a flag bearer than recruit it. We'll see. Silver. Scepter. Interesting. Card action. Horse. Do we need to buy? Nah. So you're out of villagers. That's something to keep in mind. I think I want to go with Festival City Quarter. Villain? No, we also want to pick that up. Apparently I've trashed all but one copper. Diabolical. I think I'm actually going to get rid of the supplies. Oh, that's funny, with the flag, 2 villains can actually pay off. Yeah, Scepter with Overlord is really cool. Right. I think we need to play this horse. Yeah, let's pick up... Well, we need to trash the flag bearer, I suppose. Or we buy a flag bearer. I mean, that works too. I don't mind having more. Sweet card coin. Boom. Do we need another city quarter? I don't think so. Maybe it could have been right. I think this game is gonna transition to provinces. I don't think there's enough pile pressure. Flag bearers could empty, but what beyond that? Looks good to me. I think I'm just gonna scrap the recruiter. I don't think I need another buy. Alright, I think we're probably ready to green now. I'm pretty sure. Hmm. This is unfortunate. Wonder if I should stop here. Got some supplies down there. Let's not stop. Alright. Can't stop, won't stop. What to do? What to do? Hmm. Gonna buy another flag bearer. We might. Can we? What are we gonna be able to afford? $10, $16, up to $18. But 17 is fine. Province Festival flag bearer. It's definitely a little bit risky. We could also do province flag bearer city quarter. Hmm. Yeah, it's probably for the best. I mean, we have the options. We can do flag bearer festival province if we want, but that just seems a little riskier than it needs to be. I think. And we top deck a lot of horses. It's all about whether we draw that city quarter. No, I think we're gonna need another city quarter at some point. Might as well be now. We're probably gonna scrap a flag bearer on our upcoming turn. Thinking ahead towards the province pile. I think. I guess if nasmith double provinces, that's kind of awkward. We can probably single province and take a duchy or two, though. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, that's a lot of coffers. Maybe nasmith could threaten triple? Maybe I needed to take two provinces there. No, he could have played around that pretty easily, so. Okay, I think I prefer what I did. We'll play the long game. That's a lot of silver from nasmith, which isn't very good with city quarter. Oh, look at that money. Hmm. think if nasmith can get 3 provinces, we're kind of screwed. Don't need the action. Yeah, I think we have to go double duchy. Not gonna think too hard. Probably just in trouble. Yeah, no dud from our opponent, unfortunately. Probably no dud? Whoa. The province trash. Stylish. Don't think there was much I could do there. In the end game. Yeah, I'm not sure what I needed to do differently. Was taking one province. Yeah, if I take 2 provinces, I think N.A. Smith can take 2 provinces. That just puts me in a terrible position. So I'm not sure. Ooh, I do like. Man, this mix really does transmogrify dirty. Like, I love transmogrify, and then you look at this board and you're like, oh, but there's butcher and recruiter. Do you really want to transmogrify your estates? Similar deal with research. Transmogrify and research just look so much worse in this format. All right, what do we do? Payload does not look amazing. Unfortunately, we have a 4-3 and not a 3-4. Gear Overlord would be great on a 3-4. It's probably still the correct thing to do. Probably still the correct thing to do. So we're gonna be able to draw a bunch with Ranger. Plus actions are not amazing. Wait, there's Academy. Okay. We probably want to play with Academy, because the terminal actions are good. Terminal actions are real good. No dream draw. That's okay. Let's go with gear transmogrify. Interesting. Doesn't matter when I have that copper. I'm just paying off debt. I think I like triggering a shuffle here. I'll probably be able to buy something. I am able to buy something. Hmm. I think I want Plaza here. No. We're gonna play with Academy, right? We have to afford Academy. I think one Plaza is probably... Hmm. How do we afford things? We need money at some point. Let's get a Plaza, though. Dang, this draw! This draw is atrocious. Hmm. Yeah, we're missing gains. That's what this port is missing. This is actually a pretty sad board. I want to play with a pair of Rangers, though. Am I getting Academy? I'm probably getting Academy. This freaking straw sucks. What are we setting aside? I don't know. We have a Ranger. We have another estate. This freaking Ranger sucks. Guess we're not playing Butcher. Ideally, we draw a Plaza into Ranger. Ideally. Not quite. Seven doesn't do anything for us. I'll take this opportunity to trash a copper. That is very nice. I don't think we're going to discard a copper. I don't think it does us any good. Well, it doesn't do us any harm either. You gotta be kidding me. That's frustrating. Alright. I think I need another plaza. That's a really bad draw to have that gear bottom decked. I was really hoping to be able to butcher his state into gear and actually have a duration gear. Now we could just have another complete dead if we don't find our ranger. It's like not unlikely at all. That's frustrating. Not hitting 5 earlier. And then that draw. Those two things hurt us quite a bit. Now we did have an option, like we set aside a copper with gear, which did make us unable to hit 5, it turns out. So, I mean, definitely could have been a mistake. Come on. That's a ranger. Now we're talking. Um, I'm gonna set aside at least one copper, because my plan is to turn that estate into a gear. Don't know if I want to set aside two. Yeah, let's just do it. Well, kind of need to buy a plaza. Hmm. Yeah, let's just set aside one. Oh, this is rough. But goodbye, villager. I could have set aside 2 copper. Yep. This is where we get punished. So hard. So hard. Yeah, there's really nothing more to say. We're screwed. Could have bought Academy there instead of gold. I just don't know, like, how many more actions am I even going to gain? I feel like not many. That's my feeling. It's just you need the money. It's so slow to get the money. Looking at this board some more, I actually think just playing nearly monolithic transmogrify gear could be correct. It's pretty fast, and man, we're pretty slow. All the stuff we're doing. Um, we should be able to get around to that other ranger, right? Alright, so there's a question. Definitely a question of what we buy here. With our 1 buy and 8 coins. Screw it. I've had it. Don't we need another plaza? Let's think about this. No, we're good. Another plaza wouldn't hurt. Our opponent is out of villagers. They do have an overlord. And they have 2 plazas. Okay. 3 plazas, don't they? Yeah. Trash is a gear. Hmm. Oh, they have another gear. No, they don't have another gear. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I think I'm gonna play this Overlord. Alright, we have two options. We can play it as a recruiter or as a butcher. We don't get to set it aside with gear if we play it as a butcher. Um, hmm. So we can get two coffers with our plaza, basically, if we play Overlord as a recruiter. Get that overdraw. I think that's going to be... Yeah, it seems worth it. Two buys. Let's see. What do we have? Alright, we'll just get another plaza. It's frustrating. But this is our bed we made. Having no villagers like this, playing the risky game. So those draws all worked out. Nasmith puts me in a real tough spot by taking a province and milling a province, I think. Well, is that safe? Theoretically. Fortunately, Nasmith does have the gear this turn. Looks like he's going with the leave 4 provinces plan. Mm-hmm. Nope. Probably not. So butcher set aside. No, butcher was trashed. Yeah. All right, one butcher and an overlord. Two provinces set aside, presumably. Gains a butcher. Well, I think we need to leave 4 provinces then, given this starting hand. If we had a different starting hand, we could think about trying to stretch to 3 provinces, but no such luck. Do we discard? No, we'll figure that out later. I have 4 of these, right? So this is a discard. It doesn't really matter, because we're going to be smart and actually save this plaza. And do we get a butcher? No, we could get some capitals instead of duchies. Hmm. Kind of like double capital ranger. We kind of need to draw something though. Yeah, it looks like we lose. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Not sure about that kingdom. What was best? Certainly, I would have liked to buy Academy earlier, and in part my draws didn't work out, in part I shouldn't have set aside that copper with gear. But I'm still not 100% convinced. Like, that endgame control is probably too good for just straight transmogrify gear to win, but I feel like it'd be pretty close. Not sure. Like, transmogrify gear with a single overlord, I don't know, seems pretty good. Don't love overlord here. I think I'll open priest gear. Looks like a pretty fast kingdom. There is Seaway Triumph, though, so that's something to look out for. Seaway Triumph livery. hmm. Hmm. Seems pretty important. I don't know what we Seaway. Probably village? Maybe hostelry? Unclear. I know nasmith likes gear. I think they also like supplies. Yeah, gear seems right. Alright, turn 3 gear. Always nice to see. What to do? Hopefully we see 5 this turn. We're going to Seaway something. No what? Probably hostelry. Because that activates livery. So even if we're not getting anything off of it. If we hit only 4, what do we do? Well, that's a lot sadder. It's a lot more sad. It's not unlikely either. Hitting 4 is more likely. We could hit 3 also. Yeah, double gear. That's what I'm thinking. Not much else to do. Spices, huh? Maybe. I was thinking of buying Seaway. Sure was hoping for a better set of cards than these. Maybe it's fun. Depends what happens next turn. Okay. Guess we'll get a village. It's probably better than guide. Supplies also gains a card. I think this is one of the. Well, yeah, I haven't seen Triumph that much in this mix, but it is really powerful with horse gainers. Clearly. And we do have the plus buy, so I'm pretty sure we're going to play this horse. If we have too much money, we'll just set aside. I don't think I need to worry about that. Is there any crazy priest stuff? I don't see it. I don't think there's a priest payload. And buys an overlord. Interesting. We didn't need to do that. We could have saved the village. But we didn't. Now let's think about this. Could go with livery supplies. I really regret not saving that village. It's all good. Okay, that was all the horses. So there's that at least. And their opponent doesn't have... I mean, he's got spices. So 3 buys. That's some stuff. We only have the 2 buys, but we will use it to get... I think livery hostelry is kind of our ideal buys this turn with ooh, a scepter. Yeah, that looks good. I changed my mind. Come on. Yeah, I'll get a scepter. That seems fine. We have 2 buys. Do we want another supplies or something? We're not trying. I think we actually want another hostelry and like 3 horses or something. We really need to get our draw going. Okay. Gear? No gear. No gear. Oh. Alright, so if we play with 11, that doesn't really get us much at all. So let's go Scepter Hostelry. Maybe we could have just bought a livery. We have the actions, but I actually have having 2 gears this turn is pretty nice. Ooh, he had to play as Overlord as a hostelry, so there's no. It's a bad draw. There's no fun to be had there. Oh, he can still. Man, that Overlord. What was. He did that last time, right? I feel like. I feel like he did that before. Scepter Overlord to change how to play it. Very flexible. What would we rather have? Let's do. Nice. Oh, we need the plus actions actually. I see. Whatever. It's all good. All right. Yeah, this looks pretty great. Is there like a reason to favor spices over another scepter? I don't think so. Now there's a question of should we buy a Triumph? Like, when does it make sense to do that? Hmm. Oh, we don't have as much money as we thought we did. I wonder if I should get another priest. Like, we can trash horses. Seems pretty good to me. Should we triumph? Not yet. Not yet. Probably next turn. We have the action advantage over nasmith. I think we have a few receptors though. But in terms of like number of liveries we can play, it's pretty similar. Need to watch out for piles. Definitely not on our next turn, but the one after that. We just need to be aware of that estate pile. Now our opponent might look to deny it. We have the same number of buys right now. Well, his Overlord is a wild card. I'm not nearly as ahead as I'd like. Yeah, he gets the first triple livery turn. See what he does. Spice is bottom decked. That may or may not matter. Okay, so our opponent has 6 buys. No, the scepters can be played as priests. That's pretty clever. Hmm. And the Overlord can be played as a priest. Hmm. The maximum number of buys from our opponent. Do I only have 2 scepters? Ah. Hmm. 11 buys is what I count. That would be with 0 liveries played, but something to be aware of. Come on. Bottom decked gear. Whatever. That'd be really annoying. opponent like emptied the estates. Sure would be annoying. $19. Wonder if he can empty provinces. That'd be pretty incredible. Possible? Alright, thinking about my actions. I have like 6 actions next turn, so I can pretty trivially get 2 priests if I want. Well, he's got 11 buys. I was thinking 2 priests, 2 scepters. Like Seaway priest, buy priest, get a scepter. That puts piles maybe too low. So with 11 buys, if I leave priests at 3, and scepters at 2, so you can have enough money probably to buy those out, and then the hostelries, and then double triumph. No gear. That's something, but just so many horses. So if we double triumph, leave it at 6. Can't do that. In fact, no, we can do that. Leave it at 6, not 6 and 5. We can't do that. Our opponent has up to 11 buys, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10? Maybe only 10. Oh, okay, 10. No, 2 spices. 12? Come on. This is brutal. Oof. Ugh. Oh, freaking buys. So at the moment, I can't lower estates by more than 1. I can't even get another freaking scepter. Ugh. So I can buy priest or Seaway priest, whatever. I could buy a livery. Like I have horse spices. So I think we probably just want to buy a priest. That can't hurt. And I don't think we're going to Seaway a priest. Now, that does mean our opponent can end it. Buying that priest. Using everything for plus buy. So how do we get around that? Can we double triumph? Is that allowed? It's such a like crappy move, but I think we can do that, right? Because if we double triumph, that's gonna leave the 13. He can't empty. Like he could empty the estates, but we'll get to there when we get to there. So yeah, I think we want a priest and either a livery and a spices, or maybe 2 spices. I think almost certainly we want a spices. Now in terms of terminal actions, again, we can play 6 terminal actions. So I think getting a livery is fine. So we're just going to do this. And see what our opponent can do. I think if they go empty hostelries, priests, and scepters, and then buy a single triumph, that won't be enough. Interesting that the Overlord was a hostelry. I just find that interesting. Oh, I guess it had to be. I think I overestimated my opponent's deck. I forgot about the action situation. Womp womp. Yeah, there's no way to get around that. So, there was a priest megaturn. We saw it. I did not see that. But I couldn't have built faster to that point, so I think ultimately it did not matter. We did put him in a tough spot if he couldn't have done that, I'm pretty sure. So that's that. After 3 games, Smith is the winner of the Menagerie Mix tournament. And yeah, I got more league games to play, and see you next time.